Project governance structure. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at two important elements of project management. The first one is project governance, and how decisions are made in the project, and the different type of organizational structures, and each one will have a different levels of understanding for the project manager in terms of advantages and disadvantages and their levels of control and authority. In project governance, we're going to be looking at the type of governance that could exist for a small project, and we're also going to be looking at the type of governance for a large or complex project. In the organizational structures, we're going to be focusing on three types of the most used type of organizational structures for managing a project. The first one is going to be program, then project, and matrix. And they all relate in the way that the project manager organizes its resources, the team, the different skills needed, and also helps identify the different levels of roles and responsibility that need to exist in the project. The first one we're going to be looking is called programmatic structure, and that is the one in where a large organization will have different sectors, like a health unit or education unit or even an emergency unit. And within each one of these units, there are going to be projects that are focused on that area of or programmatic focus. The other structure is the typical project structure. This is the type of structure for small organizations in which they are a series of projects. Each project has its own resources, and it may be on specific areas or programmatic focus, and they will be part of the analysis that we'll do later in the lessons. The last one is called the matrix structure, which is a combination of the previous two. It brings the elements of programmatic and then brings some elements of project structures. We're going to be discussing on all of these three types of structures, some of the advantages and disadvantages, both from the perspective of the project manager and even the people involved in the projects.